This playthrough is rated M for mature.
Why do they always come to me to die, viewers? Why do they always come to me to die? Greetings and salutations, Vauldemare back here with another episode of Mass Effect. In the last episode, we dealt with Hades' hounds and Cerberus and what they did to Kahoku. And, well, hopefully he's in a better place, depending on where you believe in that thing. But for us, we got, although I guess in the end we didn't really preserve his memory because we sold that information to the Shadow Broker for some extra credits and some renegade points. But who's counting? Who's paying attention? Except everyone on the ship knows what I'm doing, and no one has anything to say. Like you, Presley, you don't have anything to say, do you? No, sir. It seemed reasonable to me, I guess. So there you go. Good. All right. Anyway, on to the next mission. So. We're not quite done with the Voyager cluster yet because we got one more place to check. Oh yeah, this place can either be checked out via, obviously you could either get the mission by checking it, by just going there, or you can get the mission on Pharos with the investigate shipments thing. The logs for the freighter on Pharos showed some deliveries being made to a system in the Voyager cluster. The strange thing is there's nothing out that way that warrants such a demand for supplies. So we head to the Amazon system. Oh, Amazon. Why are your fingers in every pie? You're too big! Seriously, they're too big. They need to, they're like, they've got their hands and everything. Like, what's wrong with people? They're not trying to, whatever. I'm not here to talk about that. I'm just saying that they're too big for what they are. I mean, heck, the guy who owns Amazon is like one of the richest people in the world. You know, how much money do you need? Seriously. Anyway, so we head to Amazon. We're going to get a call from the Admiral about this.
Incoming signal from 5th Fleet HQ on the Citadel.
Commander Shepard, something uncomfortable has just come up. In the First Contact War, we fired a lot of espionage probes into Turian space. We just received a mission complete burst from one of them.
Oh, it did it? After, wow. How long was the First Contact War? I think it was like, didn't they say like 25 years or something like that? It's been a while. Well, that's quite a delay, yeah.
Where's it been in the meantime?
No idea. Lost in transit. These probes were built in a hurry after First Contact.
Yeah, with the First Contact, for those who don't remember, what Ashley talked about that, but basically it's when humans and Turians came in contact with each other, and instead of talking it out, they attacked each other. And I think in the end it was the Citadel basically brokered a peace agreement, but Ashley's grandfather was one of the people who was part of the first humans to surrender to an alien species. So straightforward enough, it shouldn't matter. So what?
And this is a problem, why?
When these probes were launched, we didn't have any idea who we were fighting. We didn't want to risk aliens examining our technology. The probe has a demo nuke built in, a 20-kiloton tactical fusion warhead, about equal to the bomb dropped on Hiroshima back in the 20th. If somebody finds that probe, tampers with it, you don't need me to finish, Commander.
Doc, are you telling me this thing is nuclear? Yes. That's serious, all right. Get a bomb disposal team. Yeah, why me? Yeah, exactly. Why me?
Just because I saved Eden Prime doesn't make me an expert on nuclear munitions.
I know. I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important. These probes have been classified for 26 years. The Council will call fusion bomb booby traps dangerous and irresponsible. The Alliance would face censure if they find this probe. I'm asking you because the Normandy can get on site quickly and quietly. It's in the Voyager cluster.
Yeah, tell that to was it Milovich or whatever his name is? See, quick and quietly, so we can save the Alliance the headache of all the secret backdoor stuff they've been doing. So it shouldn't be over there. Yeah, exactly. That's not where the whole incident occurred.
It's in the Voyager cluster. That's the opposite side of the Alliance from Turian space. How did it get there?
I don't know. It's possible someone recovered it safely and brought it there. It's also possible it got very badly lost. It could have been wandering the relay network since the war.
Maybe. We'll handle it. Where is it? We're kind of busy, Admiral.
By the time we finish our current objectives, you could have someone else on site.
All right, I'll see if I can find someone else to handle this. Fifth Fleet out.
Now, as far as I'm aware of, it doesn't actually complete the mission. You just, like, basically are kind of reneged against. Yeah, so you can still do it. It's just you were just kind of a dick to the Admiral. But we're going to do it anyway, so on we go. Oh, before... I meant to back up there. So before we do that, perhaps we should look on the actual notes on the First Contact War, since Let's see. Forgot where the ensign is on here. Oops. Oh, we have a new thing to. Well, I think this is when we talked to Kaiden, if I recall correctly. So, yeah, I need to read some of this stuff anyway to finish it off. So, biotics possess extraordinary abilities, but they must live with minor inconveniences. The most obvious issue is getting adequate nutrition. Creating biotic mass effects takes a toll on the metabolism active biotics developed. Ravenous appetites. The standard Alliance combat ration for a soldier is 3,000 calories per day. Biotics are given 4,500, as well as a canteen and potent energy drink for quick refreshment after hard combat. Man, you trying to get swole, bro? Another issue is electric charge. Electricity accumulated in Starship drive cores must be discharged, and so the electricity in a biotic user. And so must the electricity in a biotic user. Biotics are prone to small static discharges when they touch metal. So it's like rubbing your feet on the carpet all the time. Gotcha. Unfortunately, human biotics also face suspicion and persecution, beginning with the popular misconception that they can read and control minds. Oh, no, they're not Jedi. They're close, but biotics symbolize the dehumanization of mankind to people philosophically and religiously opposed to gene modification and cybernetics. Kind of reminds me of a Deus Ex. Same story goes on in that. Militaries are the only organization that always welcome biotics, offering them huge recruitment incentives. I wonder why. You know, because of yeah, I forgot where it's under. Well, I'll look it up. I'll look it up later. Basically, yeah, the first thing you would contact war is just basically Turians and humans encountering each other. So, and fighting. Oh, right. We already landed there. I don't know why I just decided to back out on that. But yeah, Amazon, probably named after the Amazon River. It's most likely where the information on that comes from. Okay, let me look up the planet notes here, see if there's anything that, like, I don't think there was anything that was, like, really interesting about them. Let's see. We got Sonedma? Super terrestrial world. Rare element surveyed. While scanning this planet, you detect a small deposit of polonium. Let's see. Given the sulfur, the mining mineral most likely responsible for yielding the polonium to bismuth sulfide, Bi2S3, alias bismuthinite. Well, that's random trivia for you. Has nothing to do with the situation, but alright. Sibin. Let's see what this has. Yeah, nothing really interesting. So, other than the description there, of course, we're geologically active. Now we finally get the final Turian insignia. While scanning the planet Sibin, you discovered a large mine grid and geosynchronous orbit. With help from Navigator Presley, your recon team recovered a small unmanned probe marked with a Quantum Outpost insignia. So yeah, that's the final Turian insignia. So, oops, let me back out of that and show the reward for that. Wow, nice little chunk of change, and it completes the assignment on that. Let's see. I mean, all it says is you found them, but I thought I'd show you anyway. So yeah, it's way down at the bottom, so we learned that like a long time ago. You found all the Turian emblems, except we can find more. I think there's like one or two more. There's not many left, but you still find all of them. So let's see what other planets we've got. Let's see. Where's that one? Tremar. Methane and nitrogen in its atmosphere. Oh boy, that smelled. Oh, sorry, gas. It was a gas deposit, nitrogen. Sorry about that. Okay, and the planet we want to. Let's see, Derm. Oh, sorry. There's one more planet to check, which is Dernica. Carbon dioxide and argon, huh? Wow. Captured asteroids. See if there's anything new and interesting about that. No, nothing. Although it says it's twice the size of Earth, so that's cool. That's a bit neat. Okay, wait. Sorry. Yeah, I gotta get better. Let's see, where's the planet we're actually supposed to drop on? It is Oh, there it is. Aga... Or is it agabinium or agebinium? I assume it's agabinium. But, yeah, that's the planet we need to land on for that thing. Terrestrial world? Krypton? Oh, sorry. Red Giant. Ooh. Intense heat. The crust is made of aluminum, not cheese, as we thought it was. Okay, wait, we land on this. So, and obviously before, like all missions, it's not going to be a simple mission. So, this mission you can take anyone with you. Probably a good suggestion is someone who can use biotics or biotics with like barrier stuff. That would be useful. People with immunity would be good. Neuroshock would also be a good one. And then if you're good with sniper rifles, this is a good mission to be on because of where it takes us. So I think I want to go. Let me go with Ashley and Garrus on this one. That should be helpful. And then we'll set them to sniper rifles. Alright. Land we go. Kind of almost reminds me of Mars with the red atmosphere and everything like that. So the red giant in the background. Man, that thing's huge! Actually, the way that picture looks, it looks like it's about to... We should be, like, burning up with how close we are to that thing. You know, with how hot it should be. So, anyway, sorry. Let's look at that map. Alright. We landed back here, so... Okay, first let's go to get the mineral deposit, just to get the extra cash. Oh, yeah, let's see what we are on points. Oh, yeah, it's been a while since I've... Let me go ahead and max out your assassination. That'll help with that. I don't need first aid. I guess, yeah, probably finally gets... let's see. That just raises it by 1%. While this raises his... Well, it still raises it by 1, but it raises his accuracy by quite a bit. Yeah, we'll max out his Turian agent. Why not? I think you're good, Ashley. Alright. Oh, and off screen I bought another set of Spectre 10 gear, so my money is down to 2 million now after selling everything, so I sold quite a bit. Let's see, what else did I... Let's see, I also bought, like... I found a medical exoskeleton from the shop in Novarius. I bought that, even though I'm going to get it eventually, but I'm like, well, I might as well just start... Now that I have the money, I can just start buying stuff I want for my characters. I bought the Savant amp last episode, but I did buy another Savant. I bought a Savant tool for Tali and gave the downgrade one to 8, which, interesting enough, the 10 one isn't much better. It's like the tech cooldown goes to 50, basically. So if you get an 8 one, you can probably stick with that for the rest of the game and not be too badly off. But yeah, I got this Savant 8 thing to Garrus. But yeah, you can tell how much better of a... I mean, obviously, if you want a higher like med recharge, you'd want a different one. But really, for just pure numbers and space and everything like that, that's better. But anyway, yeah, I bought another set of 10 gear and kind of spaced it out amongst the group. Okay. Ashley, I showed off her thing there. Yeah, I gave her the extra sniper rifle. See, for this one, we're going to be dealing with mainly guns and stuff like that. So, not so much tech stuff as far as I'm aware of. So, let's see. Yeah, kinetic exoskeleton would be good. And yeah, we'll give her... Actually, she doesn't really need the medical exoskeleton, not really. But we don't really need the brute force stuff, so that'd probably be just the next thing to go. There we go. Actually, actually, we could go with the energized plating, even though her armor already gives her like 79%. So why not? And this time we're gonna upgrade her sniper rifle instead. So yeah, we'll give her that. We'll give her. Actually, I probably want to do, since it's a one-shot per thing, I probably want to give her shredder rounds in this case. Same with Garrus. So let's give you... And I'll give you that. Give you that. Wait, did I? Yeah, okay. And then same thing. Actually, we could give him that. The only problem with that is that as soon as he uses it, it'll overheat his weapon for quite a while. More so than a sniper rifle would normally. So we'll just give him the shredder rounds. Actually, the best weapon to give the high damage rounds is probably, I would say, shotguns, actually. I might talk about that when we actually go to a situation that requires that. So, oh wait, what did I? And unfortunately, I can't really equip. I mean, I can equip the sniper rifle, but the thing is, I can't use the function of the sniper rifle. So, oh well. Yeah, if you're actually specialized in the sniper rifle, like if you don't, you just shoot the weapon like you normally would, but there's really no good aiming on it. But if you're actually specialized in the sniper rifle, you can actually use the zoom function on the sniper rifle and use it like a sniper rifle you would in a standard shooter, which is very nice. So one benefit to either being a soldier or a class that utilizes all weapons, especially sniper rifles, which is weird. You can use like a pistol, assault rifle, and shotgun and still kind of aim it, quote unquote. But sniper rifles, the only one you can't actually use the aim function like with the actual zoom. A bit odd, but because I think even a Norman regular dude would be able to look through a sniper rifle, not use it well, but they could still look through it. But anyway, what's that? Grab this thing. Okay. And, oh, I forgot to show that I gave Garrus the, I mean, I showed it off, but I gave Garrus the Predator outfit for himself. You can tell that there's a slight difference in it. Like, if you get the M one, you get better shields and better damage protection, but you don't get as good tech protection, which you can tell it's not that much of a difference. And then the heavy one, which I consider giving that to Ashley, but like I said, I feel like the Colossus for her class tends to benefit more than her tech protection. That's why those are the two considered best armors in the game, are the Predator armors or the Colossus armors, either one. So you'd be good either way. Like I said, if you don't have the tech protection, you might be equipping more of the hardening armor upgrades with your outfits, maybe. Or if you choose the Predators, you might be equipping the energized platings, or or maybe stuff to improve your healing and stuff like that. So, but that's up to you. I think when I was playing Insanity mode, I think I bought all Colossus outfits for everyone, if I recall. I don't even know if I think I might still have my Insanity file. I might see if I can show that off maybe as a bonus episode. We'll see. See how crazy it gets by the end of the game, where you're at max level and you have all the max items and everything like that, just to survive everything. Although this game isn't the worst when it comes to the highest difficulty, that's true. I played games that were much harder when it came to that. At least I think so, anyway. But all right, what do we get? Light metal survey. It says to survey a large deposit of magnesium. That'll go to all the good magnesium people. All right, next one we'll get. We are supposed to obviously start at the here. Let's see. Yeah, we'll might as well do that because that sets us on this. But we'll get the. Let's see. That is right here-ish. Yeah, we'll check that before getting the rest of that stuff, because that'll set us up for the mission, and we'll be doing that not for a long time. Just this mission's a little bit different from the other ones, just because of like what happens where you have to go. So I like it just because of that. As the side quest goes, anyway. It also has a unique story implication depending on what background you chose for your character, or yeah, background. Well, no, I guess no, it'd be personality. Never mind. I keep forgetting what the game calls like some of the. I should probably be better to go round, 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 baby, right round, like a record player, baby, right. Yeah, I keep forgetting it's called Origins and Personality.
You need to turn back, Commander. You're going beyond the range of the operational area.
Alright, forgot. That's why I was going that way. Because on the map it looks like I can go a bit further, which I technically can. I just have to be careful about how far I go.
You need to turn back, Commander. You're going beyond the range of the operational area.
Shut up, Joker. I've got this. I've got this by the ass. Or I don't. No. No. I was hoping to avoid, like, scenes like that where I had to like.
You went right off the scanners,
Oh,
Commander.
dang it! I was hoping.
Now we have to bring you back.
How? If we're off scanners, how do you bring me back? No! You bastard. Oh, it took me all the way back to the beginning of the level. Ah, yes. I forgot that happens. It's been forever since I've actually been taken off map before that I forgot that you have to redo the whole thing. Well, it doesn't take that long to do, but... I understand resetting this because you can only... You can't... At least back in the day, you couldn't have whole planets to explore. I mean, technically you could with the technology nowadays, but most games don't really utilize that very well. I mean, one example is No Man's Sky, but I haven't actually played that game, so I can't really comment too heavily on that game. I've heard it's a lot... Like, I heard the game was that great when it first came out, but now it's a lot better. But shouldn't a game be good at the beginning when you first buy it? I mean, I know in modern days you can patch stuff because technology and gaming is a lot more complicated, so more bugs can pop up than in old Nintendo games and stuff like that. But I mean, you're releasing a product to the public, right? So shouldn't it be as the best it can be before release? You'd be surprised how many like companies just release a game knowing that that's buggy or needs to be patched, but they decide to release it anyway. Like, wouldn't in any other field, wouldn't you get sued by like people for purposely selling like half-assed product? You know, I mean, am I wrong? You know, but well, I guess I'm talking about my country specifically. I don't know how it works in other nations or countries. So, but no, like a lot of game companies can just get away with it and nothing ever happened, no consequences. So it's just like, okay. Well, I mean, some consequences would be people don't buy it, but you'd be surprised that many people still buy it even though it's clearly a bad product because people want that new hotness so badly that they'll, you know, even give people their money even though it's not clearly not a complete or well-done product. And, no, well, anyway. Sorry about talking about all that random nonsense. I get on that sometimes when especially depending on what game I'm playing or what mood I'm in. I know a lot of people don't care to hear about that stuff, so. You successfully surveyed a large deposit of beryllium. That tends to happen a lot when I'm not doing a major mission, I've noticed. If I'm doing space exploration, I almost see these as more side quests. Well, I mean, they are side quests. But I see them more as more just free time for me to kind of like mess around. Well, even though I'm not really messing around, but you know what I mean. Like, I don't have to... Because when you're doing the main quest, you're usually pretty much on board with with the current story or the situation involved, so you don't really have time to really kind of talk about other things or do other things. While with this, I mean, I have to fill in the dead air while I'm slowly climbing up this mountain towards our destination, which I could have gotten to easier if I didn't get that minerals or whatever. I know I have plenty of money, but I need more money. More money. Yeah, we're almost there. Yeah, like I said, this mission is... Well, I guess I could... Well, I'll wait till the mission pops up. I doubt I'll redo this mission with the other... Well, maybe I will, I don't know. All it is a couple of... If you play a character with a different personality, it only adds like a couple extra lines of dialogue. I don't know, we'll see how I'm feeling if I want to add it or not, so... yeah, the probe toes to go here, and it's dug in
Mine
everything.
shaft. That's the source of the signal.
Suspicious.
Yeah, this thing didn't crash. Somebody moved it here.
Well, I might redo this one in another class just because it has conversations with the allies. So if I can get unique or different dialogue depending on the combination of characters I get, I might do that. So we'll see what happens. So whoever did this, whoever did it is in danger. Yeah, doesn't change your objectives. Our objectives. No kidding, Sherlock.
The grasp of the obvious is inspiring. There's still a nuke down there. Check your corners and watch your back.
Affirmative.
Did we just insult Ashley and Garrus? Oh, that's kind of funny. Sometimes I forget like certain dialogue options because I haven't played the game in forever. Like what his response is. So, okay, maybe I might do show female Shepard. I won't show me doing the whole mission. Obviously, I'll just cut to lines like I did with previous episodes. I'll just cut to lines of dialogue.
Charged and locked.
Oh, right. Sometimes I forget to see what they say if you're talking to them in a combat situation or out of combat. They usually only have so many lines of dialogue during these. Is there anything back here? No, I didn't think so. Alright, let's see if we can try to find this nuke. This old little boy or fat boy or little... I forgot what the names of the bombs were. It's like... I thought it was Fat Man and Little Boy, I think. Is what the military code worded the two bombs that dropped in World War II. Huh, it's almost like a standard cave area, like every other cave area. It's almost like it's got plenty of places to hide, just in case if something dangerous happened. Will something dangerous happen? I don't know. There have been one or two caves like this where actually nothing did actually happen. They just reused the assets from before just to simulate it. So yeah, I don't remember there being any chests around here, but I always like double checking just in case. Because usually you have to get within a certain vicinity of an item for it to highlight. Same with in their other game, Dragon Age. Although that one was pretty bad. Sometimes the thing wouldn't even show up, even if you were right next to the darn thing. Okay, can't go through that door, so let's go through the only green door. Or a green light. Green means go, and go means great. Oh, there's something here.
What the hell?
Shepard, at last.
Who are you? You look like a guy on death's door. Who are you? Explain yourself at last.
Have we met?
My name is Ilanos Halliot. I doubt you know it. Who do you think runs the Terminus clan, Shepard, huh? Thousands of pirates, slavers, criminals of every stripe?
For those who don't know, this is the man who was who ran the clans during the Skillian Blitz or whatever it is, during the war hero personality background. So yeah, if you're a Shepard or the war hero, he has a specific vendetta against you. If you're not, he just has the I will kill. I mean, he'll say it here in a second for spoilers, but he says he'll want the honor of killing the first human Spectre. But yeah, if you're a war hero, he has a grudge against you because you helped rally the people against his group during that incident or whatever. Also, another interesting fact is the name doesn't sound normal human name, like in terms of like how it's named and sounds like from any culture. That's because he's actually not supposed to be human. His original idea and concept was he's actually supposed to be Turian, which apparently in the Legendary Edition they actually fixed that. They actually give him a Turian model in that version of the game. So for those who played that version but never played this one, you're probably like, wait, isn't he supposed to be Turian? Well, he was apparently, but for some reason they didn't give him the model at the time, or they didn't have enough time to finish it, or stuff like that. But anyway, acclaimed leader, how should I know? Who cares?
You assume I give a damn. That's cute.
The strongest leads. The one who kills the most men, seizes the most ships, pillages the most colonies. 3 years ago, I was the strongest. I used my influence to assemble a fleet. We would drive your kind out of the Verge.
Yeah, Skillian Blitz, although obviously in this playthrough, my Shepard wasn't there. Someone else was there, so you attacked Elysium, the Skillian Blitz. Nice try, genius.
You organized the attack on Elysium. Too bad we kicked your ass back into Terminus, huh?
I was the motivator, the instigator, the one who promised glory and riches for sacking the largest human colony in the cluster. The one blamed when it failed. Failed! I was ruined when your kind held against the Blitz. What better way to recover my reputation than by eliminating the first human Spectre?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, isn't it weird how his dialogue keeps talking about humans and all that? It was like, aren't you human? At least his model. But yeah, he's supposed to be Turian, so that's why he talks like that. But yeah, for some reason they just never gave him a Turian model when doing this. So can't we negotiate? Don't you underestimate me. I'll get you. I'll get you, Gadget, next time. Call the Normandy.
My crew will come for me.
Let them. We'll be ready. An Alliance warship would make a fine prize. Oh, and if you haven't noticed, the ores here are laced with heavy metals. I'm afraid your suit radios aren't powerful enough to transmit out.
Damn you, you bastard. Can't we negotiate? Oh yeah, I'll get you.
You'll see me again, Halliot. Count on it.
I rather doubt that. Goodbye, Shepard.
Orders, Commander.
Get the hell out of here. What do you think, Garrus? No one panic. I'll think of something. I'll think of something. I'll kill him.
We find a way out. Someone up there needs my boot up his ass. See if there's anything in here we can use.
I love that the line that someone needs a boot up their ass. You have to just say there's no time to get out. You have to disable the bomb before it goes off. Someone detonate the bomb. All right. Luckily, the timer stops when you detonate the bomb. Yeah, if you have enough Omni Gel, you can just straight up like just bypass this if you want. Which really, by this point in the game, you probably have enough Omni Gel. Well, actually, it depends on when you go to this point. Okay, that one's disabled. Let's do the other one. I probably could have just bypassed it, but yeah. I want to save my Omni Gel for, I don't know, stuff. Yeah, it's so slow that's like, alright. I mean, you probably shouldn't fail, but with how fidgety I am, I wouldn't be surprised if I failed by accident. So, but you can do this as long as you do it before the timer runs out. Yeah, I can be a little weirdly fidgety when it comes to that. Like even though it's as slow as it is, I'll sometimes accidentally press like the wrong button. 'Cause I'm a moron. Anyway, you disable the bomb. Yay! That was easy. Before we got blown up. Even though it said blow up in 10 seconds, apparently we got plenty of time to do it. So, anyway, yeah, as soon as we get down here, and actually, I think this happens when you talk to the Admiral, but it changes to Uncharted Espionage Probe after you get this info. The probe was a trap set specifically to lure you in. Alanos Haliet, the man who masterminded the attack on Elysium, wants revenge on the Alliance for his defeat. Yeah, if it's the only difference in the history is that Shepard wasn't there to rally the people. It was just they just generally rallied probably against someone or just together, and no one really took the credit for the win. Anyway, escape from the trap that Haliet left for you. If possible, take down Haliet himself. Well, of course we're gonna do that. I said I was gonna kill him. So, you guys have anything to say?
Right behind you, Shepard.
I'm on
Okay,
it.
didn't think so. Only during conversation blips or whatever. So, all right, it's time to get out of here. But yeah, what was that? There was like an explosion, a rock fall, and everything like that. I think we're stuck. Yeah, as you can see here, like even though we could climb over these things, but yeah, technically we are trapped, so we can't go back to. But luckily, this door opened. Hooray! Ah, convenient, huh? That this door opened on our way out here after disarming the bombs. Yeah, not bad. I was hoping it'll probably be as soon as we hit level 60. It'll probably be when we start getting guaranteed level 10 stuff. But by this point, usually about this level is when I actively start buying the bombs. Talking about bombs. Okay, so that's the big thing about this thing is that we actually don't pop up where the Mako is. We actually pop up at a completely different area, so we have to go get the Mako, which is actually not that far away. We're actually next to a couple other places as well, but anyway, so we have to get to it. So the big thing about this one is that this is why having sniper rifles is actually a pretty big deal for this part, because if you have these sniper rifles, well, unfortunately I can't show off the zoom function. Maybe we'll pull a character model that I have that has that. So anyway, yeah, you want to switch everyone to sniper rifles on their way down there to the locations. So. Yeah, we need to get to the Mako because Elliot took the Mako from us. But luckily, for whatever reason, he decides not to actually get in the Mako. Yeah, this is the part where you can actually just start sniping everyone and taking them out while hiding behind the thing. Especially on higher difficulties, this is probably highly suggested. Or you could just like sneak around, and if you don't want to do that, just sneak around, get to the Mako. And if you don't care about the experience, just get in the Mako and start blasting everyone. You would think with capturing the Mako, you think you'd like lock it down or take out like whatever source you need to turn it on or whatever. No, it's just there to get into. So obviously I'm gonna defeat everyone on the ground, but I thought I'd show you just how you're supposed to, like, if you're playing Insanity, you're not caring about levels and trying to survive. Yeah, you just get in the vehicle and just either drive away or whatever. So, but yeah, I'm not gonna do that. So, all right. So what we're fighting here is pirates. Pirates can have. I'm actually gonna try to actually utilize like stat suggestions and stuff like that this time. What I mean is I'm actually gonna talk about enemy like stats and stuff like that. So depending on the difficulty you set, their armor should be like 1 to 4, might be higher depending on like what level you come here at. These can range from different races, obviously, who are working for this guy. They're organic, so if you're, obviously shredders or anything like that, they can usually will have assault rifles, shotguns, and pistols. Most times they'll have assault rifles, and they'll come in close. If you get close enough, they'll switch to shotguns. They have immunity, and then if you at higher levels, I don't think they have it on veteran. I think they have it on the next step higher in insanity, but they'll also have shield boost, which is annoying. And then when they switch to shotguns, they'll have carnage, and then they have on the higher levels they'll have regeneration as well, mainly for the Krogan units for the most part. Yeah, I think it actually is just the Krogan now that I think about it. Moderate health, low shields, stuff like that. I think there's also some sniper rifles around here too, but so be careful to take cover. So that's where you want like barriers and oh, is that a Krogan right there? Yep. Okay.
I will destroy you!
Luckily, I'm oh, there's Elliot. Alanos Elliot. Yeah, he pretty much just charges and attacks you. So let me show off what his stats are. Alanos obviously is supposed to be Turian in this case, but for the purposes of this game, he's human. He's organic. He has assault rifles and shotguns. Same thing. He'll switch to shotgun when he gets in close. He usually has, you can have anywhere from 1 to 5 shield bars, sometimes more. He has immunity, moderate health, and low shields. So yeah, he doesn't have any cool like abilities. He just has, and he's dead. Oh well. Yeah, that was pretty that's kind of the sad thing, is that there's supposed to be this big story about, the Skillian Blitz and all this other stuff, and yet that's it. Oh well, that's just how it is in real life when you think about it, so. Alright, snipers, same thing, they have like 1 to, usually they don't have as many shield, and usually they'll have like 1 to 4, sometimes more. Organic, they use sniper rifles. When you get in close, they use pistols. They have immunity. On the higher levels of difficulty, they'll have shield boost. They have assassination. And they have marksman if they get in close to their pistols. And their health and shields are usually pretty low. So, oh, I let him zap me like right in the face. Oh well, I had them. Pirate, yeah, same thing. Yeah, where's the other one? Not running around, are you? And dead. Elliot went through a lot of trouble to draw you here. A pity it ended like this, for him at least. Now that you're above ground, your suit radios have a re-established connection with the Normandy. Time to get the hell out of here. Well, we're not done yet, so. Anyway, yeah, we'll switch actually back to that, so. Yep, that's it for that, so. I mean, I like the mission, but yeah, it's way too short. And obviously, the story implications seem to be the shortest out of all the... At least I feel that they're shortest out of the backgrounds. Because each background has, or personality has its own mission tied to it. Kind of like Major Kyle with the Ruthless. And then this one with the War Hero. And then Soul Survivor has one too. I think we've already done that one. I don't think I mentioned it at the time when I played that mission. But we've already done the Soul Survivor mission as well. I'll have to look up the name of that one again just to pull it up. Oh, right. There's also a... well, we'll get the debris first over here. Yeah, that's it for the espionage probe. So, if only it was a little bit longer, but it is a side quest, so it's not supposed to take precedent over the other missions. So, yeah, maybe at the beginning of the next episode, or at the end of this one, depending on how long this one takes, I might tack on what the other, what other characters or Shepard, the other Shepard will say when you come here later with the, with War Hero background. I don't think the mission changes much in the Legendary Edition from what I'm aware of. They just changed the model to Turian. Yeah, I wonder why they never did that. I assume it was just time constraints. Like, they only had so much time to get the game out, so they decided to cut certain features out. So I'll give the Legendary Edition this for fixing, like, certain continuity errors. Okay, there he is. Almost I ran him over. Well, he's dead, so. Alright, what do you have? What secrets does taking stuff from a dead body give us? The Turian, yeah, another Turian insignia. This body is long away from anything and it appears to have been here for quite some time. On the body is a book of drawings, including one of the Siegler? Like a Ziegler? No, Outpost insignia. No, that's like a frame store near me. So, Actually, I don't even know if they're still in business, especially with the coof and everything like that. So, all right, let me delete all that random information. I don't think there's anything else that I need to know. Oh, you could have done that, huh? I forgot to mention that you could, if you're on the map outside of the Normandy during the, let's see, let me get out of the map and show you. Yeah, if you didn't want to mess with that whole Normandy, or the whole thing where you have to get to the Mako before they kill you and everything like that, you could just teleport back to the Normandy from the squad menu here. So yeah, I don't think they thought about that, or well, I didn't show it because I mean it's not that big of a deal. But if you're playing the harder modes, maybe you would. But I think that's kind of funny that you could just teleport back to the Mako via that way and just go right back. I mean, yeah, it's a bit of a drive to get back to that area, but that's another way to just make sure that you don't get like zapped. But I was able to get to the Mako without anyone shooting me like pretty easily. So even on the higher modes, it's the same thing, or higher difficulty. So oh well. Yeah, it's kind of like in some games how you can cheat certain difficulties by just using the in-game functions of the game that the game designers didn't even think about. They're like, oh well. Or, you know, most normal players might not consider it at the time because they're like, oh, I better go with the flow. You know. I think that's it for this is the last thing I have to check, I think. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, just making sure. And that's it for the Voyager system. All right. Oops.
On my way.
Almost ran over this corpse. Disrespecting the dead all the time. Discovery. Brushing away the carbonization on the door of the contragravity speeder, you see the Nizo brand name. Judging by the charring, the wreckage has been here since the star's last viewable peak. The corpse is wearing the remains of an expensive suit and what appears to be melted antique aviator goggles. That's pretty much it. Yeah, unfortunately, it's just a kind of like a... I'm not sure... Let me see if there's any specific reference. Not that I know. I don't think there's anything that like says, oh, this is reference to something. Yeah, I mean, there might be something that I'm not aware of, like in books or movies or whatever. So it could be just some person just being explorer or go-getter or something like that. So all right, we're done with that. So and we're done with the Amazon system, or yeah, or Voyager cluster. I mean, because we've explored everything else around here. So let me look at the time. Yeah, we could do another mission. Why not? All right, let's go to the Maroon Sea cluster. Since let's see, that's the next one. Let's see, what are the other? See, we still need to do Century Omega. We still need to do. Let's see, Maroon Sea is one. Oh yeah, we need to go to the Argo Rho cluster because there's something there with Pinnacle Station. So 1, 2, and then I think there's. Well, yeah, we obviously need to go there. I was trying to remember there was another. Wasn't there like the Kepler Verge or something like that? Yeah, I haven't gone there as well. Actually, we could do that one really quick. That's Garrus's. Well, you can do Garrus's thing during this one. So, all right. Yeah, we'll do that one just because it's closer by. I think I'll try to do the Maroon Sea. One just all together, maybe next episode or something like that. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just pulling up my notes really quick for that one. Let's see. Which one is the one with the... Or actually, maybe I'll save the... I think I might save the Garrus one for next episode or something like that. Just so it can be easier, so I can get all the footage I want for, let's see, which one is that, Newton? Okay. Let's see, Kepler Verge. This cluster is probably named for the German astronomer and mathematician Johannes Kepler.
Patching it through.
I've received some troubling information, Commander. We need your help. Someone is killing former Alliance scientists. There have been 4 deaths in the past month.
Of course there has been. Well, a lot of people don't like Alliance out here, so how can I help? What did they work on? Sounds like a cover-up, sir.
Former scientists. Sounds like someone has a project they'd like to keep secret.
All 4 scientists worked on a classified project on Akuz. There was a brutal massacre there years ago. An entire unit was killed by thresher maws. It was classified as a natural hazard, but the project dates coincide with the attacks.
Interesting. Sounds suspicious. They were involved.
You think these scientists had something to do with the attack?
I'm not certain what I think, but it's worth investigating. There was one other scientist on the project, Dr. Wayne. I'm transmitting his last known coordinates. Good luck. 5th Fleet out.
Alright, now we're in the Newton system. Obviously named for, possibly, most likely named after Sir Isaac Newton from, gravity and all that fun stuff. Apple on the head. I mean, I know it's more complicated than that. I'm just being funny. Okay, so says Samo. Says Samo. Says Samo. Let's see what that says. Nothing interesting there. Okay. Just the read. Ice dwarf of massive power with a large trench. Gross. Okay, we want to go to Ontarom is where we want to go, or whatever. So, Glencory. Sounds Irish. Ha, Glencory. Ha, sure. Let's see. No unique information here. Toxic surface, huh? Anyway, there's matriarch writings here recovered. Scans of the planet Glencory revealed the cockpit of the Volus trading vessel. There are no signs of the rest of the ship, but the salvage team discovered one of the matriarch Delinga's writings in the ship system. So, alright, there's that. And then, okay, Ontario, we want to go to last. Juncro? The Juncro laws? Alright, what does that one say? No interesting information there, as far as I'm aware of, anyway. Sorry, just clicking on stuff. Oh, yeah, it's tipped on its side. It's northwest facing the star Newton's Law. The gas giant appears to have a large concentration of hydrogen. Alright, then, Ontarom is where we need to go. Let's see. Ooh, uncomfortably hot, huh? It's uncomfortably hot, but it's not hot enough to wonder a level 1 hazard, huh? Slowly decaying. That doesn't sound good. From electrical storms. Good thing we don't have like that in our, on planet Earth or anything like that. That'd be crazy. Really, bankruptcy, huh? Interesting. Anyway, we want to land there, so. Okay, so this mission activates the dead scientists, or what's it called? Either Doctor at Risk or dead scientists mission. Let's see. I think it's the same either way. So, all right. There's a couple. I'm trying to remember the other ways you can get this one. Yeah, you can either get this from on Novaria, which is I think where we got it, I believe. Or Admiral Hackett can give you the system on as well. Oh, okay. This is the mission that has the sole survivor aspect of it. So I'll have to play this again with my sole survivor Shepard, which I do have. I'll just have to get him here. But luckily, it won't take me long to get here. So, see, encounters are going to be mercenaries, so more organic units. So no Geth. So anyone like that. Yeah, I've got their stats lined up here. Nothing too crazy. Let's see. Oh man, I'm gonna have to do a bit of extra. What's the word? I'm gonna have to do some extra editing for this. Maybe at the beginning of the next episode for all the little extra dialogue we're gonna have here. So, since this is another human thing, I might go ahead and bring the human characters this time. Yeah, we'll go and bring Ashley and Kaiden again. I'm just trying to give them screen time before, I might be spoiling things by saying it as it is, but there you go. Okay, where's my map on this? Let's see. Apparently this is like one of the few planets that that we go maskless on out of one other planet. I think we've already been to that one, maybe. Let's see. Oh, I forgot this place had some other life forms on it. I mean, what we're trying to fight is the mercenaries, but there's some other stuff on here as well. So, sorry for taking a few seconds. Okay. So, this might be a long episode. I probably should have waited to do a... Let's see, this one is... Okay. This one is one of our first targets. That's probably the closest one anyway, so... I like this one. This one, I forgot which planet this reminds me of. We've been to a planet with a very similar, you know, color scheme and everything like that. I think this is one where we found the Prothean data sphere or whatever it was called. You know, the big orb that we found earlier. That gave us that like weird dream about like humans probably interacting with Protheans for the first time when we were, but the missing link or whatever, or cavemen, or I forgot all the genius of species when it comes to humans, because we weren't always like this version. We, you know, obviously evolved from whatever species came before, but there's very versions of us that are called, you know, Neanderthals and all those other stuff. But I don't remember the line of evolution myself. It's been forever since I studied that, so yeah, one of the few times we see like an alternate species of creature here, other than like the obvious like enemies or those Pyjaks from before. See some space beetles, or I think they're just called space beetles. Actually, I don't think they have a specific name. But what'd you say, Kaiden? Now it gets fun? What against what? Turian insignia recovered. It's unclear what happened to this Turian. He had an ancient paper book with the Bostra outpost insignia printed on the cover. Did you attack the beetles there, dude? What are you talking about, Kaiden? Well, I'm gonna shoot one. Sweet. Yes. Haha. Die, beetles. Oh, more. There's more of them. Die. We actually gonna... Was that actually gonna charge me? Well, anyway. Actually, do they have any... let me double check real quick. Do they have any unique... I don't think they do. I think you just can kill these things. Yeah, can't talk to these things. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Yeah, they don't attack you. Yeah, there's really nothing to them. But yeah, we just murdered some poor beetles for no reason. All right, let's go to this one first. Might want to. Yeah, I might do the underground facility first, and then that'll be easier to do. So, in line. Yeah, it's kind of weird how I misremembered the mission. I was saying, oh, we'd already done the Soul Survivor one, I think, and then as soon as I look up my notes, I find out that the mission we do right after is another background mission, or personality mission, so. But yeah, 2 missions in a row where, you know, I'm not playing them. I mean, we already did do our one with Major Kyle a while back, so, well, a while back, like a few missions ago or something like that, but. Or how many episodes ago, I don't know. But yeah, when you play these games daily, you think I'd remember all the little details about everything, but you should be surprised how like certain stuff from minutia isn't as important to me that I need to remember immediately, other than I know I've done it. So yeah, I try to keep the more important parts in my brain. I'm trying to climb up this hill. Kind of reminds me of what's the name of that creature from Dark Crystal? Or not Dark Crystal, Labyrinth. I will conquer this mountain. That like fox dude who ran across Ignatius, or I think is what he called his dog companion or whatever. All right. Let's see what's in here. You know, bag 'em and tag 'em, Kaiden against space beetles. You know, against this probe. Okay. So anyway, we want to get to the underground facility, but we know that there's something there because clearly there's enemies to attack. So. No, getting sniped at. Okay. Whoops, did I accidentally shoot the cannon? Okay, we're fighting mercenaries here. Mercenaries are... Okay, let me pull that up. Alright, mercenaries. They are organic. They can come in many races. They usually have 1 to 5 pips of shields. They're organic type. I think I already said that. They have assault rifles, shotguns, but before assault, then come in with shotgun. They have immunity. They'll get shield boosted at higher levels. It gets mainly on insanity. Sorry for burping straight into that thing. They can also, certain ones can sabotage and dampen. Krogan runs can regenerate. Krogan versions can also charge. I don't think there's any Krogan mercenaries here, though. That depends on where you go. Moderate health and moderate shields. If you use sabotage on these guys, what they'll do is they'll just switch to their next weapon. I guess I should just push you.
Go, go, go!
And obviously Shredder units, or if you're fighting Krogan, Inferno would be really good. Immunity. See if I can singularity him. Oops. Nope. Love them flying all over the place. Whee! Because I've maxed out singularity, it takes a while for them to fall down or whatever. So.
That's it.
All right.
Tag 'em.
And I think both Ashley and Kaiden have the same lines when it comes to bagging and tagging them and stuff like that. But obviously using lift, throw, singularity is really good. High explosive rounds, weapons or grenades could work as well. Neuroshock. You know, usually if you want to, if you're fighting Krogan, you know that. Let's see. Yeah, nothing else really. I guess we didn't fight the snipers there too. There are snipers that sometimes there, but I guess that group specifically didn't have them. But they're the same thing, except they have assassinate, immunity, shield boost on higher modes, like close to insanity. Same thing. A lot of the enemies in the game tend to have similar, and they're technically what's the word? They're technically like fodder enemies. So no worries there. Uh-oh, there's all the scientists. Or some of them anyway, so. I think that was a scientist. Oh no, that looks like a soldier. I mean, it could be a scientist. I don't know. In this world, it's hard to say. I mean, there's some scientists that have basic garb on, but... You know, scan rail. Yeah, I've already got that, but that's the 9 one. That one's still a good one. Yeah, 10 equipment is awesome. Well, of course it is. Although, except for Shredder ammo, that's not level 10 stuff, but... Okay. Yeah, more mercenaries in here. Probably better to... I'm surprised they're not straight up charging at me or whatever. They usually do.
Go, go, go!
You hear the multiple enemies everywhere thing being told. Did I shove him into the box? I think I just shoved him over it. Okay. And what do we got? Oh yeah, we have I think I saw a Turian unit. Let me... I think there's a lot of them close together. Better singularity though. And then... Actually, what would be really good is if you have Liara in the group by this time... Oh, actually, can I? Oh. Yeah, and I have Inferno, so I don't have to worry about the program healing himself. Ashley, did you activate shield boost yet? Oops. Yeah. Shield boost. Yeah, you can tell I'm not even paying attention to cover, really. Oh, because of my high protection, any of them that have, like, that are I don't think any of them are engineers, though. Oh, there's a sniper. You can rip him. I don't know why you're running around all over the place. You should technically be standing in place. Are you trying to get around me? I think you are. Oh, that's a program. Now you can tell at this level I'm not even paying attention because I've got the best armor and weapons. I'm not even paying attention to cover anymore. That's usually what happens on the normal or casual mode though at that point, that you stop paying attention to cover. That's why I almost wish I decided to do a insanity run instead. I might have been a bit more satisfied with that because then I would have had to actually pay attention during combat. Although I wonder if that would have slowed down certain recording sessions because I'd have to be so methodical about surviving combat. Because combat, the problem with this game is the combat can be a bit chaotic at times. I guess you could say that for the later games, but I feel in the later games they were a bit more not as crazy. But here it can get insane. Like I said, a lot of the AI will just decide to charge you all of a sudden, so there's that. You know, like at least in Mass Effect 2, and 3, I don't remember that being the case most of the time. Usually, only certain characters would move forward. I guess they got better at the AI script and control by this point. More weapons that I don't even need anymore. I think, I'm trying to remember what weapons you can get. If you don't have access to the Spectre gear, I was trying to remember what the next class... It's the weapons that use either crossfire, I think. I might have a crossfire weapon somewhere to show you, like for... If you want weapons that are close to... Actually, maybe I sold it by accident. I think it was like Armature Industries or something like that. That had it. They're the next best weapon if you can't get access to... Like me, like with Spectre gear. I mean, really the difference is that it would do a little bit less damage. Because all the other armor is different, though. Because armor you can get by either... Obviously level / buying the licenses for him, so... Who's been doing all this? Who?
Back! I've got no grief with you. All I want is this bastard.
Please! He's a madman! Mr. Toombs, you're insane! You need help!
It's Corporal! Corporal Toombs! You don't get to lie! Not today! Today it all comes out!
Oh god, this guy's crazy. I wonder why he's going all crazy with these scientists. I wonder if it has a tie-in to a certain organization that has yet to be named yet. There's some extra dialogue that, well, if you do a certain mission before this, some lines of dialogue make more sense when you do this. If you don't do that mission, it's kind of like, well, how'd this happen? So, anyway, excuse me. Let me help you out. What's going on? Put the gun down!
Lower your weapon and step away from the doctor slowly, or I will fire.
You fire, and there's a good chance my gun goes off. You'll be wiping your scientist friend off the walls.
Toombs is clearly crazy! Please, officer, help me!
You think I'm afraid to die? All that matters to me is killing the man who ruined my life!
Okay, so if you want to go through, like most missions, if you want to get to the persuasion options, like most missions, then you need to obviously ask what happened. If not, if you choose either let's discuss this, you don't have to do this, or shoot him, then you end the mission as, obviously you end the mission with, I think if you're sole, I'll show it, but if you're sole survivor, Shepard, you don't get the option to shoot him. That's taken out. Even if you're a renegade Shepard, you still don't get that option. If you choose, I think it might be either one. If you choose either one of these, he shoots the scientist, which I'll show off what those do. I'm just telling you what. So if you want to get the persuasion options, we have to ask him what happened.
What did the doctor do to you, Corporal?
We were on a cruise. When the Thresher Maws hit, my entire unit was wiped out. The Thresher Maws, the scientists were studying them. They let them hit our unit just to watch. I woke up in a holding cell. The scientists were delighted I'd survived. Now they had someone to run tests on.
Run tests on, you say? But yeah, I already read the background for that. But yeah, that was we're the sole survivor of the incident on a cruise, having to survive in that whole situation. So that's why you have a tie-in to this guy, because you're basically part of the same situation. Let's see. There is I guess there's apparently, according to my notes, there's some bugs here that if you're not Soul Shepard, he might still refer to you as if you were part of Soul Shepard. So I guess I might not be able to show off the specific dialogue, or it says it sometimes happens. So I don't know. He doesn't act like he knows me. So, but I guess we'll find out in a second. So what do you mean? So this is revenge? then let your team die. Or they let your team
You're killing them because they killed your unit.
You can't believe Toombs. He doesn't have any proof. I demand a fair trial.
Ever had Thresher Maw acid in your veins? I have. They wanted to see what it would do. They treated me like a lab animal. I only escaped because somebody destroyed Cerberus, their big organization. This is justice. This man deserves to die. So, are you going to kill me or not?
Yeah, so, yeah, this is, if you do the Hades Dogs mission, then he talks about how he let himself, how he was able to get out because of what the chaos we ensued. If you don't, he just somehow gets away, and you're like, okay, I guess he just somehow did. So it makes more sense to do the Hades Dog assignment before doing this. If you want to do the charm option, you need to have at least 10 points in charm. If you want to do intimidate, you need to at least have 8 points of intimidate. If you get, and you can still, obviously, if you're not Soul Survivor, you can't shoot him, but you can, it's kind of weird as the Paragon option. You have to shoot him because you just think he's too crazy. Or Go Ahead, obviously kills the scientists. Same with Do It. It just depends on your mentality. And then obviously you could try to do the neutral option with let's make this public. So, but I'll have to save all that for next episode. I'll show you the variations on the dialogue for this. But, yeah, let me take care of this scum.
Corporal, if you kill him, you're a criminal. But I'm a Spectre. Nobody will question me.
You can't kill me. You don't know who you're dealing with.
He killed my whole unit. I have to take him down myself. It's the last thing I have to do.
No, I get it, but like I said, I have a perfect excuse. And besides, I'm the main character. I get to do all the cool stuff, not you. Go ahead then, it's my job. You have to live!
No. The last thing you have to do is keep going to show these bastards who won.
It's really over? Maybe the screaming will stop now. I don't know.
If you do convince him, I'll show it later, but basically you, obviously the scientist gets arrested and all that other stuff, but I prefer this one just because, you know, immediate gratification. It's over, you did a good job. I do, it doesn't. Yeah. I don't know why I laughed at that.
All you can do is keep going. Joker, tell the Fifth Fleet we need a ship for pickup.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Toombs stares at the scientist's corpse, his hands balled into fists. Slowly, with a visible effort, he opens his hands and exhales. You catch his eye and gesture towards the door. He won't be left behind again. And we don't get to... Hopefully you grabbed everything. I don't think you can... Well, let's find out if you can go back in or not. Let's see.
Go, go, go!
No, you can. Okay. Oh, what the... Okay, a random mercenary. Apparently I missed it. Maybe it fell down maybe he fell down off the thing or something like that. I don't know. Or maybe he's supposed to spawn there. So, all right, let's finish this. Let's finish the map and get the rest of this. And then, like I said, I'll show the variations to the dialogue next episode. And I'll try to show off the war hero dialogue with the different characters, because it looks like your companions don't say much during this. So, oh well. Nah, it's not like they have to every time. I kind of wish during certain, events where you do talk to someone, they do always have something to say. Because I'm not a big fan of games where characters just stand there and just don't interact at all. I mean, they don't have to interact every other second, but if they just sit there doing nothing, I'm like, what's the point of them having companions? Might as well just have, scarecrows, sitting there who can, and you tell them what to do, Anyway, sorry, there's palladium there. And final thing is over. Well, actually, there's two things, but there's minerals, and but it's like right next to the minerals. So, yeah, I think the most satisfying ending to that is well, either Tomb shooting him or you shooting him. Obviously, you get the if you shoot Tombs, then the scientist gives you a reward for doing that, even if you're good Shepard. I think you could tell him to bug off.
You need to turn back, Commander. You're going beyond the range of the operational area.
I'm not. Shut up. I'm clearly not in the red. Better red than dead, I guess. Anyway. Yeah, sorry this episode might... Actually, how long was the last episode? I keep saying I don't want long episodes, and then I keep somehow getting almost an hour 30 every time. Except for like 2 episodes ago or something like that. I got to like 54 minutes. It's because I want to kind of have a complete beginning to end finished episode instead of just stopping in the middle. Like, I could have stopped after that, and that probably would have been appropriate, but I wanted to have the planet be complete. So that way, when I do some of my gathering some footage for commentary, or not commentary, dialogue farming, then I can just get it all together. That way it's easier to edit it together. So what's here? What are these things? Let's check it out. The heck are these? Well, it says you can talk to them, but I can't talk to them. From what I understand, these are called space cows. The space cow. Oh, there it is. Right. I don't know why I got right back in my vehicle, but yeah, that's the thing. Is right next to it is you can find these. I think that's their official name is space cows. Let's see. And let me look that up really quick. Yeah, just space cow herd. Let's see. Yeah, edible creatures. Oh, apparently they were supposed to have sounds like cow sounds when you kill them, but they took that out in the, or they did add it or something like that. Okay, there's also one around here. Let me see if I can find it. There's one of these cows that's supposed to be unique from the others. I don't know if it has a specific description or not. Let me make a quick backup save. Not that it's a big deal, but I want to anyway. Let's see. Where is it around here? It's supposed to be around here somewhere. I don't know if it actually shows on the description or not. Or yeah, it's supposed to be, well, what I'm looking for is one that looks slightly different from the others, and it's supposed to do something to us when I'm not, let's see, 262, okay. Now, all these look the same. Maybe I'm not, maybe it's in a weird spot or something. Where are you? Is it this? Oh, here we go. The shifty looking cow is what we're trying to do. Huh. This one looks shifty. Oh, well, it's supposed to steal credits from you when you're not looking. But it doesn't seem to be doing that. So, oh, there it goes. Yeah, it stole 8 credits from me. What the? You bastard. Yeah, apparently it's supposed to be like a, I don't know if it's supposed to be the cow or some guy in a suit or whatever. Let's see. Oh, well, let's get back to the ship and then I'll talk about that. But that's why I saved it, so that way I can, even though it's only 8 credits. Let's see. I guess lead technician Dusty Evman either worked on it or talked about it on some notes. Let's see, he says, I love the history of the Shifty Cow Easter egg. When the character artist designed the space cow with 2 extra arms, Preston, our lead designer, was a little creeped out. His comment was, you can't trust any animal that can milk itself. Ew! Those extra little hands look so grabby. So Preston came up with the idea of a Shifty Cow. Turn your back on him and those creepy little hands are going to go to work. Kiss those credits goodbye. And it's referenced in the 3rd game. Let's see. Apparently in Dragon Age there's a reference to it as well. And Andromeda has a reference to it too. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So, was there no
message coming in?
Okay.
Patching it through.
I reviewed your report on the situation, Commander. It's unfortunate Dr. Wayne ended up dead, but based on your report, your actions were understandable. Corporal Toombs seems to have found some closure. Hopefully with therapy, he'll have a normal life again someday. Thank you again for your assistance, Commander. Fifth Fleet out.
Okay, so that's the end of the Corporal. Oh, you know, I forgot to read out the mission, like what the differences are and what, you know, well, but anyway, if we finish that, we get the dead scientist, uncharted dead scientist. You killed the scientist yourself, so Toombs would not have to do so. Toombs can now get the therapy he needs, and no one will question a Spectre's decision. Way to take advantage of the your positions, Shepard. Well, that's it for, I guess not all Shepard's evil. Like I said, we prevent a man from killing a man himself because we don't mind doing it ourselves because we're good people. We don't mind taking the sins upon ourselves. Or we just like shooting Cerberus scientists because they deserve it, sons of bitches. So what's next for Commander Shepard? Well, it's time to, well, take on the other cluster, other systems so we can help good old Garrus out, and then go on to the Maroon Sea and see what happened if some of the, when some of the Thorian creepers, or Thorian pods or spores escape to inhabit a system. So thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.